Happy Friday, boys and girls. Today we've made it to lesson 10 of unit 6. We are going to complete our spelling assessments, our spelling tests. We are also going to read words with different spellings for the N sound. And we're going to ask and answer questions about key details in this story, The Band. So again, today we are working with this sound. I want you to repeat the sound, N. N. Now this sound is a consonant sound. We know that because our mouths are not open when we're making this sound. And you hear this sound in words like nut, or, ooh, there's that tricky C, scent. We've learned the spelling for the N sound with the double N, like in the words running, dinner. Oh, running and dinner are two examples. Now, again, I want to make a little note of this bar here. That means that usually words are not spelled with this double N when they have the N sound. They are usually spelled with just one N. That's why the bar is big and long. Here's a new spelling for the N sound. Sometimes we can spell words with the letters K, N. And if you notice, the bar is even smaller because usually words are not spelled with K, N when they make the N sound. But sometimes they are, like in this word, knock, knock, or ought, not, or it, knit. So again, this is our new spelling for the N sound. Sometimes a word will be spelled with the letters K, N, but it makes that N sound. In Class Kick On, you're going to be completing worksheet 10.2, and that's going to ask you to work and spell words with the N sound in different ways. And we're also going to read the story, The Band. Today's story is about how practice makes perfect, especially when it comes to playing in a band. Now, before we read, let's go over these tricky spellings. The one that we just learned, and I know the K looks a little bit funny, but that is a K. The N sound spelled with a K, N coming together is the word knocking. We have words spelled with that tricky C because it makes the S sound, like in Grace, Spencer, and concert. We have that CE spelling that makes the S sound in the word Vance and since. We have the S sound spelled as SE in the words moose, geese, and house. And then here are some two-syllable words that you're going to come across: trumpet, trombone, mister, master, and racket. And I'm seeing a few of those two-syllable words here in our vocabulary. First, I see a trumpet. And a trumpet, it's a musical instrument, and it has 3 buttons. You might have seen one maybe in Miss Kanem's class. That is a trumpet, a musical instrument. Next, in the middle, there's a picture of a trombone. And a trombone is also a musical instrument, but a trombone has a slide. It slides. We play it differently than the trumpet. Now this last picture, that boy looked so upset because someone's making a racket. That means that he hears a loud, unpleasant noise. A racket is a loud, unpleasant noise. Concert, that's a show or a performance, like our winter concert that we held. This saying, like a sick moose. A moose is a large mammal that might make loud moaning noises when sick. Like a flock of geese. Well, geese are birds that make honking noises. So if you hear these words, like a sick moose, you're going to remember that a moose is a large animal that might make loud or moaning noises when it's sick. And also, like a flock of geese, if you read that, just remember that geese are birds that make honking noises. And this last phrase, knocking it out of the park. If someone says that to you, that means that you are doing an awesome job. Right, now it's time to go ahead and get started on lesson 10 in Class Kick. Good luck with your spelling test.